Okay, this one's gonna blow your mind because it's got me thinking, and I can't believe it. I really cannot believe this, guys. This is weird. This is a weird one, and it's gonna shock a lot of people, guys. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the post notification, ring the bell, make it a good thing. If you haven't already, hitting the like button does help out a lot, guys. If one of the people out there watching this right now, including you, yeah, you, and your pet over there, you're watching this with your dog in the room. Tell your dog to sign into his account and hit the like button too, guys. Because if we all come together and we hit the like button on this video, then just maybe, this might be possible. We can do this. We can achieve things we never thought we could achieve in Brookhaven and see things we never thought we would see in Brookhaven going forward into the future. So what we're going to be going over today is, of course, the new buses and vans and vehicles in Brookhaven because, well, guys, this new update just came out. If you're not aware, there is a new Brookhaven update out right now. It's called the Brookhaven Records Update. It's a whole new recording studio getting introduced, so you can go on tour. You can now record your music and do everything additionally to that, and we have tons of new buses and everything just to kind of touch onto that with this new crazy update. Obviously, we got videos on the channel, a massive log of them. If you want to go back and look at certain things and everything, just check the channel. Okay, that's what you gotta do. So yeah, go do that, guys. And most importantly, we're gonna dive right into this. So basically, guys, this is pretty cool. Look at this. Everybody's got their drums, everything, pianos on drums. They're stacking it up. They're spawning them everywhere, and it's pretty cool, right? Look at this, dude. Pink drum set. I can't play drums that's not my own. Who would have knew, dude? I didn't know that was possible till now. You learn things every day, okay? So, yeah, you can't play other people's props. That's cool to know. But what we're looking at today, guys, oh, and of the time I'm re-recording this, the guitar glitch still does not work, or still is in action, guys. So you get a guitar, and you can't play any other variations, even though there's like up to 7 variations of that. So I don't know what's going on, dude. I don't know. It might have got fixed, but it's not fixed at the time of me playing this, or it hasn't rolled out to the server that I'm currently playing this on. So there is a chance that it did get patched pretty recently, but on the server I'm currently on, it's still kind of bumpy. But yeah, that's the thing, guys. If a new update does roll out, fixing a lot of these glitches and bugs, what's going to happen is it is going to take a while for the servers to reset or something like that. So you might not get it fixed in your current lobby or whatever. It might take a little bit, but yeah. So moving on to that, though, guys, we want to talk about the new vehicles, and we recently talked about how to customize your instruments, change the color of your instruments, and upgrade them and customize them in different ways and what you can do with them. So if you want to see that video, pause this one and go watch it. Okay, you're back. That's good. That's good. And now we're going to look at some of the new vehicles that did get introduced and things to touch on about that. So right away, we're going to start with the school bus. And I wanted to make this as well to address because a lot of people do not know how to access the new vehicles because the changelog isn't really too direct about this. They just say SWAT vehicle, a prison bus, a tour bus, a military bus, news van, construction van, tech. So it really wasn't direct that these are vehicle skins, okay? So these are different variations of already vehicles in the game. So that's why I'm here to let that be clarified so you guys know. Oh, I have to spawn the school bus in order to get the prison bus, which a lot of these take spins off from the actual buses. So the prison bus obviously is going to have bars all over. It's got these weird numbers still, 144A. I'm not really sure, but okay, so we got the prison bus here, right? You can't really press that on the prison bus, but then you can press this again. Oh, actually, you can press that. Go back. If you press this on the prison bus, it does like the little sirens. Now, I cannot hear the sirens, but it puts like a little siren there, I guess, to let the citizens know that the prison bus is coming through. If you guys want to look in the inside of the prison bus, it's just this dark, gloomy thing that you probably don't want to ever be a part of, okay? You don't ever want to catch yourself in a prison bus. Don't do it, guys. So yeah, with that aside, then we got the double-decker tour bus. Yes, the tour bus. Does anybody know where I'm going with this? Let me just check something. Okay, guys, so the tour bus is for Brookhaven tours. Technically, a new tour bus got added. A new tour bus got added. That's great. But it's not the tour bus that you think. When you think tour bus, you think like music tour, like we're going on tour, so we got a band tour bus, we're all kind of got to group up and go on tour, right? That's not really the case, guys. If you want to have a tour bus for your band that you can go on tour with, that might have like cool music all on the side of the van and everything, and this is what I really think is going to happen. I think Wolfpack just might in the future add a variation to the camper van that makes it into like a tour bus van. That way you can go tour bus, because tour buses are pretty much like this. So I think this van right here is going to be used as the tour bus van. So if you want to package your band up and take it on a tour across all the Brookhaven, go to the campsite, Lake Madison, go to people's houses and just tour, because one part of making music is going on tour. That's how you're going to see a lot of your revenue, through going on tour, selling merch while you're on tour, and on top of your record label or your records that sell. So it's a very big fundamental part as a musician, right? So yeah, if you want to go on tour as a musician, you're going to want to use this bus here. This is going to be the music tour bus that you're probably going to find yourself using for that. Of course, you get your designated driver, you get your whole band grouped up, and then you can take your band all across Brookhaven in that way. That's how you're going to do that. Now, do I think it's a little weird that we didn't see a direct music tour bus added into the game? Kinda, but at the same time, I could see why Wolfpack might not have thought it was really a necessity or something that really needed to be added. I just figured with a Brookhaven music record update, we would get a music tour bus as well that's kind of themed around touring as a musician or something as well. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe that's coming, or maybe that wasn't thought about. So getting back to the regular buses, though, that we can go through, we have this tour bus here, which is the double-decker one. I like to change the color so I could see it. But yeah, so this one, obviously, you land in from Brookhaven Airport. You can hop on here, and it's going to give you a full tour of the city and everything regarding it. Honestly, I feel like this isn't bad. This isn't bad. This is good. Brookhaven Tours here, double-decker here. So this is pretty cool because all the players that I've got feedback from, they really love being able to sit up here. Like, it's just cool to have all these seats above. Like, people love that. And then, of course, if you have a driver, they can drive you around Brookhaven. You can see all the great monuments and the building blocks of Brookhaven, and you can take a full tour. So that's the cool thing about that. Brookhaven Tours, get yours today. So that's one of the cool additions there. And then if we touch this again, we get the military bus. So you're going to see these buses. If anybody's been in the military, they're probably aware of a military bus. So yeah, you have the military bus here that's going to take you where you need to go, which is probably going to be to the military base. The RP set that we have, the new RP set that we have, that will take us to the and we can go there and spawn that in. So that's pretty cool, a little addition too. Obviously, then if we click it again, it goes back to the normal school bus. Now, how do you want to get the SWAT vehicle? What about that? That's a new one too, right? Well, if you want the SWAT vehicle, you want to go down here to, where is it? I always look past it. I know it's around here somewhere. If we happen to look for it, there it is. So if we click this and then we click that, we have the SWAT vehicle. It's kind of like an upgraded thing. It has this right here. So you could press and it has all the lights, no sirens. You won't actually hear the sirens, but you can also open the back of this here and it has the whole inside. And if you really want, you can also change the color of the SWAT bus so you can kind of get a better visual and just take a good 360 look at this. This is pretty good. I like this. The SWAT one's pretty cool. That means the SWAT is returning in Brookhaven. A lot of the stuff surrounding the SWAT, the FBI, they're getting more highlight and kind of returning at Brookhaven in their own variable ways, which is kind of cool. Now, that's not the only thing though. Of course, we got the vans, and we want to, since this is kind of looking over the vehicles and stuff, we want to look at the vans, right? So, of course, you have the typical normal one. Then you have the news network van. You're going to see these sometimes wherever the news channels are, wherever they're going. They usually have a van to kind of live, if they need to get a live feed or they need to kind of, operate however they're doing on the coverage that they're doing. So, yeah, you got Brookhaven News Network. This is cool because it takes a spin and it expands, and there's also a weird number on here. But there's not a lot of equipment back here. It's pretty bland. Now, I figured there would be a little bit more equipment for news stuff. You could easily look up like a news van and add the set equipment. That would make sense to go in there. But yeah, you have the TV station, right? This is where some of the news is going to be filmed here, but you also have the van that can take you out and get local coverage wherever you are on the outside in Brookhaven. So that's pretty cool if I say so myself. Now, if we come over here, we can also click this, and then we got the construction site, or a little repair. And you can take the ladders. You can use these. You can get the ladders from it. So that's a cool little feature. I don't think many people know. Now, this stuff is this was probably patched up to add with the likes of the construction update that recently got introduced. Obviously, there's a weird number on here too. Don't know what these mean. Still don't know what these means. But yeah, so there's the construction van, and then there's these weird textured vans that don't have an explanation either. We haven't really figured out why these are here even. They're just odd, and they're just there. Maybe as a joke or some other weird meaning. But yeah, then we have the old broken down van as well, which can definitely be interpreted as an agency van and all of its weirdness. If you get kidnapped by the agency, guys, 100% chance you're going to get kidnapped in this van. So yeah, stay away from the creepy looking vans. That's the best information I can tell you. Do not take candy from strangers ever. So yeah, with that aside though, guys, that's the full rundown on this. Will there be a music tour bus at it? I don't know. That could be a possibility too, but I wanted to give you guys a full rundown on the new vehicles and the possibility of a music tour bus getting added soon. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Secrets and such regarding those. Obviously, we got much more to talk about and much more to kind of go over and dissect, but with that aside, that's the coverage on that. So yeah, love you guys so much, and we'll see you all in the next one.